talking about my van life wardrobe. What do I carry in my van? Living in it full time. It is a pretty small van, so I do have to get creative with space and with the amount of clothes that I have. At one point in my life, I used to be a minimalist. I don't consider myself to be a minimalist anymore, but with all of the clothes that I have, I continuously, every few months, go through all the pieces that I have. And if I don't wear something often, I donate it. That's something I've been doing for years, is just not accumulating clothes that I don't wear. So if there's anything that I'm not actively wearing, I make sure to get rid of it so that someone else can make better use of it. So I do live in Canada. Even though it's spring right now, the weather has been very cold and rainy. So I have every single season of clothing that I could possibly need here in my van with me, except for one winter jacket, which is really big and bulky and it's just impossible to keep it in here. So that's currently at my parents' place. I do try to buy ethically sourced clothing and sustainably made clothing wherever possible. So I would say 95% of my closet, maybe even more, is ethical and sustainable. So most of my clothing I keep under my bed. In each of these storage compartments, I try to fit as much clothing as possible underneath. I sort and organize all of my clothing using little packing cubes like this. And then some of my clothing just doesn't fit in a packing cube because it's too thick, so it's just loose out here. I have all of my packing cubes memorized in my mind. So for example, I know that inside of this one is tank tops. I know that in the middle I carry my sweaters and my pants. So let's just go through each panel and each packing cube and we'll see what I have. Okay, so I guess starting with the clothing that I'm wearing right now, these sweatpants are actually pajama pants, and they're just sweatpants that I thrifted, and they have a stain on the butt, so I don't wear them out into public anymore. So they've just become pajama pants. That's something that I also do to increase sustainability, is if I have a clothing piece that I wear during the day and if it gets stained or it's no longer good quality, I just transition it into a pajama item. And I'm not going to get into my pajamas, they're not that interesting. Most of my pajamas are either gifted to me or they have come from the thrift store, just like random pieces I thrift and then I just put them together into pajamas. This hoodie is from a brand Cozy Ghost. This is one of the only pieces I own that I'm not sure if it's ethically or sustainably made, but it is a heavyweight anxiety hoodie, and I got it for anxiety purposes, obviously. And it is a small local business that's run out of Kelowna, BC, I believe. So I did support them because it's a small local business. Under this, I have just a thin long sleeve, and that is from the thrift store. Moving on to this small packing cube. This is where I keep all of my tank tops. This is the only t-shirt I own. So this is just a cropped black t-shirt, nothing special. Then I have this burnt orange tank top. This one's also from the thrift store. I have this striped tank top. This one I've had for quite a few years now, and it is getting really thin and see-through. So this is another item that I might transition into being a pajama piece soon. This one is a brand new top I got from the thrift store the other day. These next few tank tops that I own are from a Canadian brand called Hoo-Ha. I get a lot of my tank tops from there, and I get my underwear from there only. It's very, very well made, very good quality pieces. I have had this one from them and 3 others. I have a pink one, a black one, and a gray one. I've had them for about a year, and after continuously washing them like every 2 weeks, they have not gotten any pilling. And this is a women-owned company, and it is ethically and sustainably made. Now for my workout tops and sports bras, these all come from Popflex. Popflex is another brand that you're going to be seeing a lot of. It's women owned, ethically, sustainably made, and also I love how their pieces are good quality as well. I have this sports bra, and then I have this purple sports bra, and then I have this, it's kind of like a sports bra mixed with a tank top. Like it has like a built-in bra inside, but it's more of like a tank top style. I only have one swimsuit because I live in Alberta. I don't live in some tropical warm place, so I'm not someone who needs multiple swimsuits, so I just have one. This one is also from Popflex. The front just kind of ties together. I also just wanted to share this packing cube as well. This stores all of my socks and underwear, so it's a pretty big one. All of my socks, these are one of the few items I purchase that I don't get ethically or sustainably. I just get them from like Marks, I think. And then all of my underwear I mentioned I get from Hoo Ha. And then I do have my bottom piece of my bathing suit in here. So yeah, these are also from Popflex. They're high-waisted, kind of like in a shorts style, and it has pockets. This is the packing cube where I keep my shorts and also the one dress that I have. So I have quite a few pairs of these longer, soft shorts. These ones are from Hoo Ha. These are honestly the comfiest shorts that I own. They are so soft, so incredibly comfortable. Purple one, this is from the thrift store. These brown ones as well. This is also from the thrift store. You can find some good quality pieces at the thrift store, and a lot of the time when people ask me where I get my clothes from, I tell them I get it from the thrift store, and they immediately look disappointed because most of the time they want to go out and try to look for that piece themselves. I'm really lucky because I have managed to find a thrift store that continuously has like brand new clothing in it, and they sell a lot of like well-known brands like Urban Outfitters, Aritzia, things that are like barely worn. And that is their whole thing, is like they take in pieces that are good quality and current only. Yeah, I think just give the thrift store a try because you can find some really great one of a kind pieces there. Getting clothing from the thrift store is giving a piece that could have been thrown in the trash. You're giving it a second life and you're loving it. And then the good thing about the thrift store is like a lot of the pieces are really cheap. So even if you just decided to wear it for a few months or a year, you can just give it back to the thrift store for someone else to love. And then it's a continuous cycle of just giving strangers clothes and then they give you their clothes. Speaking of the thrift store, this is a pair of shorts I got from the thrift store. I've been asked before where I got these, and my answer was the thrift store. Stretchy sweatpants looking shorts, these also from the thrift store. I purchased these, I think I was in Maui for a business retreat thing, and I needed something to wear to the event, so I went into a store. As you can see from how wrinkled these are, I just never wear them, but I've literally only worn them like twice in the years that I've had them, but I'm too stubborn to get rid of them because they're just so pretty and I want to keep it. I guess this can be considered a t-shirt, but it's open in the front. I don't know what you would call this, like a button down. Secondhand from my dad. This is the only skirt that I own. This I've had for years. This is from Brandy Melville, but I've owned this back before I was like trying to shop ethically and sustainably only. So this is just leftover from that era of my life. And then this is the only dress that I own. This is from Popflex. It's like a workout dress. So I love to wear this when I'm going roller skating. And it's like just a soft corset style dress. This one is where I keep all of my pants. First off, I have these really flowy boho hippie elephant pants. They're really thin and really flowy. These ones I purchased from the farmer's market. The lady sourced all of her clothing from Thailand, so I don't know if she like buys them and then resells them. I'm not sure, but that's where I got these ones. Then I have these more hippie flower pants from Aritzia as well, but I thrifted them. And I have these really thin, flowy, lightweight, black cargo style pants. This is another item where people repeatedly ask where I get it, and I just got them from the thrift store. These ones are from Aritzia. I actually bought these from the Aritzia store, so it's one of the pieces I have where it's not ethically made or sustainably made. It's just from literally the mall, but they look like this. And I bought these a few years ago because I was just really wanting a pair of cargo pants. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy it from the store this one time. But I've had them for years now, and they're just like a really staple pant. This is another pair of sweatpants I have. They're kind of cargo style. Peace love, I don't know what that means. I got these from Facebook Marketplace. It was kind of like an impulse buy. I think this is like a Korean or Japanese or some kind of Asian brand. These are also from Aritzia, but I got them secondhand from a marketplace. I've had these jeans for years and I've probably worn them only a handful of times, and it's due to the fact that I just hate wearing jeans. I hate jeans so much. They feel really constricting. I hate the fabric. I hate the way it feels. I don't like the way it feels on my body, but I keep these just in case. I think they're from Aritzia. It's Denim Forum. But again, I got these from the thrift store. It's a pair of clothing that I own but I never wear, but I'm keeping it just in case one day I feel like wearing it. And I don't know, because jeans is like one of those staple items that everyone should have. And if I get rid of it, I feel weird saying like, oh, I don't own any jeans at all. Is that weird? The last pair of pants that I have, they're just a regular pair of black leggings. These ones are from Pop Flex. Another pair of pants I have, it's kind of like more outdoor wear. Like I will wear my leggings underneath of these to be extra warm, but these are just waterproof rain pants, and it has a zipper that goes all the way down the leg so that they're easy to put on and take off. These ones I got from Tofino this year because it was raining there much more than usual this year, so I couldn't go outside without being drenched, and so I picked these up from one of the little outdoor stores there, and they've come in really handy. Like, these keep me nice and dry on rainy days. This sweater I shared in a video, but this is from a farm sanctuary in Alberta where they take in abused, neglected farm animals and they care for them and give them a better life. And this is just one of the pieces of like merch, I guess, that they sell to try to generate revenue for taking care of their animals. This one, I've only had it for a few months now, but I've worn it and washed it so much that the fleece inside is already getting more rough. But it's just a crew neck sweater. It says, "Be kind to all kinds." Speaking of the farm animal sanctuary, this is also from them. There's this one day I went there and they were doing like a garage sale type thing, and they were getting rid of some clothing from someone, and I got this. It's just a button-up plaid. Then I have this fleece cropped sweater. This one is originally from Urban Outfitters, but I purchased this secondhand online. The website's called ThreadUp. Yeah, I don't buy from there anymore because everything ships from the US, and then by the time you pay for shipping to Canada, by the time you incorporate the shipping and everything, it's just not like as cheap as thrifted items should be. This is like a cropped zip up hoodie. This is also originally from Urban Outfitters, but I also got this one from ThredUp a few years ago. Take a good look at this. Take a good look at it because this took me months to make. This one I saw it on Facebook Marketplace and I just fell in love with it because even though I'm vegan, I always wanted like a wool sweater. I hear so much about how they really keep you warm in the winters, and so I just wanted to try it out. So I found this one on Marketplace. This one is also vintage from Australia. So Australia is like my dream travel destination. And this one has kangaroos all over it. It has little cities of Australia listed all around the sweater. It's super heavy, but super warm as well. I tend to really only wear this one in the winter. I wore it a lot on Vancouver Island this past winter, like underneath my rain jacket and stuff, and it kept me really warm. Basic zip up navy blue hoodie. This one is from Popflex. The same exact hoodie, but in pink. The last sweater that I have is also from Popflex, a half zip mock neck sweater. I've actually been trying to sell it on Marketplace for like over a year now, and for some reason no one wants to buy it. This one just looks really big and oversized on me, so I feel like it just doesn't look that good on me. Okay, we are getting very near the end now. This one's from Popflex. It's like really wide leg, so when you walk it's really flowy. Like I love wearing this on spring, summer days when I go to the farmer's market and such. My romper, so this is like a hoodie mixed with shorts, and then it's cinched at the waist so you can wear it however tight at the waist you want it, or you can make it really loose. Such a good quality piece. Like out of all of the Popflex items I have, this is probably the most, like the best quality one that I have. After having it for years, the inside is still really fleecy soft. I love this so much. It's so comfortable and it's so warm and cozy. Kind of a random item, but I have this poncho from Mexico. This one my sister got for me when she went there. This little packing cube contains all of the crochet tops that I've made for myself. I have this ombre one. This is actually a part of the ocean dress set that I made. I have a matching crochet skirt that goes with this. However, that is just so big and bulky. That is another item that is living at my parents' house, unfortunately. I really wish I had space for it in here, but like when it's all folded up, it's like so big and bulky because it's like a crocheted maxi skirt. This is probably my favorite crochet top that I've made. This one is the one that I wear the most out of all of them. This is actually the first crochet piece of clothing that I ever made, so I'm really proud of it actually. And then I have this ruffly looking top. All right, so the last thing I have to share with you, and then we're done, all right, is my jacket. So first jacket we have is this North Face rain jacket. This one I wore all winter on Vancouver Island, and it was pretty good at keeping me warm and dry. North Face rain jacket. Guess how much this was? Okay, $14 at the thrift store. What a steal of a deal. I've had this one for a long time now. It's just like a really thin, lightweight jacket, and the sleeves actually zip off, so you can wear it long sleeve or you can wear it shorter. So it's great for like summer nights when I'm going on a walk and I just need something to cover up to like protect from mosquitoes. And then I have this heavier corduroy jacket that's kind of fuzzy inside. This one's from Shein, but I thrifted it, so it's fine. As we know, Shein is not the best quality. The buttons fell off, so I had to sew them all back on. The very last jacket I have to share. My horsey sweater is what I call it. This one I got from Tofino. It's a zip up jacket with some fuzziness inside, and then it has horses all around the jacket, which I love. This one's so warm, so cozy. I love bringing it to the island and wearing it there because that's where I got it from. Yeah, this one I got it from a gift shop, but in the back of the gift shop was like a thrift store, and this was $100. But at the time, I was like, you know what? I'm only going to be in Tofino once. I'm going to get a piece of clothing here to remember this place that I love so much. And then since then, I've been back to Tofino 4 times. So, whatever. So that is all of the clothing that I own living in a van. This has given me some things to think about of which pieces I need to donate next. Shopping ethically and sustainably doesn't need to be hard. I think a lot of the times if you buy something directly from an ethical, sustainably sourced clothing shop, they do tend to price their items higher because of the way that they're made. It's not made in some slave factory like Shein or Temu or something. They really put care and dedication into creating the clothing, and they pay their workers fairly and all that kind of stuff. And I think putting your money towards those kinds of businesses is going to honestly be better for your wallet and the planet in the long run, because if I buy like a piece from Popflex, yes, their clothing items are more pricier because of the way that they're made and the fabrics that they're made of, but the quality is so much better that these pieces last so long. Like you can wear them for like years compared to buying something cheap and then it gets holes in it, or the fabric is just becoming like really low quality, and then it's not even good enough to donate because it's just become like a piece of trash, and then you have to just throw it in the trash, which goes to the landfill. They treat their employees like trash, you know, and they pay them like trash, and you're wearing a piece of trash that turns into trash. Nowadays, like overconsumption and buying a lot of pieces for cheap has become a real issue. Like sometimes it can be really satisfying to purchase a lot of items for so cheap, but you need to think about the impact that it's having on the environment in the long run. So, personally, if I want to get a lot of items at once and I want them to be cheap, I just go to the thrift store. You don't have to find lots of shops to purchase from, just pick one that you love. Shopping ethically and sustainably doesn't have to be hard, and of course, being minimalist at the same time. If you can do that, if you want to do that, that's going to be best for the environment as well. I actually forgot to mention shoes. I don't have a lot of space for shoes. A lot of people can be shoe crazy. Shoes are one of the things that I don't care about. Like, I can have this nice outfit and my shoes will be looking like trash. First thing I have are these sandals. These are Zero Shoes, yeah. So Zero Shoes is a company that makes barefoot shoes. They're basically really flexible, thin shoes that allow your toes to spread out into their natural form, and they allow you to feel and connect with the ground underneath you as you walk. So when I wear these, I can feel all kinds of ground that I'm walking on, which is good because our feet are what connect us to the earth. And I think it's important to be able to feel the surface of the ground that you're walking on. And at least that's how I like to feel when I walk. So I really love these for like the summertime. So, oh my god, ew, they're wet. Ugh, they're really wet. They're dripping. These are my purple Crocs. I got them as a Christmas gift from my family. These Crocs, they used to be like really fluffy and cozy on the inside, but I've worn them so much now they just look quite dirty in there. But these are like little mini mouse Crocs. I should probably give them a wash. They're looking a bit dirty now. But these ones I got from Marketplace. For my everyday shoes, I have these barefoot shoes. These ones used to be white, but they are no longer. These ones, I've had them for years, and I have worn the crap out of them that the bottoms are now cracking, and there's even a hole in the toe. But I keep wearing them. I'm wearing them to the point where they fall apart, and these are barefoot shoes again, so the toe box is really wide. It allows your toes to spread out into their natural shape when you walk or run. Instead of having your toes like this, they're allowed to spread out, which is really healthy for your feet. Because these are at the end of their life, I'm going to be looking into buying a new barefoot shoe. The last pair of shoes that I have are my Morel hiking boots. These ones actually have a really wide toe box as well, so I love wearing them. They are so comfortable because it allows my feet to spread out. These ones were a Christmas gift as well. Morel does sell vegan versions, so this is one of their vegan versions. And yeah, they're just nice little hiking boots. I wear these in the winter as well, like in the snow, because they are like a little bit waterproof. So they do keep me nice and dry and warm in the winter as well. All right, thanks for making it to the end of this video with me and spending your time with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And of course, please feel free to like and subscribe because I would love to see you here again. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week for another van life video.